Let's begin. We start with our first laugh. Momo Rodriguez on homemade Halloween costumes.
But even Halloween, because Mexicans, we don't wear costumes. We usually just wear sweats and make them into costumes. Halloween, I asked my mom, she's like, what do you want to be? I said, I want to be Batman, but in like, the little kid voice. I want to be Batman. So she made my own costume with the sweats and the little fake Batman symbol. Dirty toalla that the dog slept on as the cape. And you go to school for that little parade you do. You're walking around, I'm Batman. My mom made it también. But they call you Fat Man when you're there. It's okay, mijo, next year's gonna be different. She made me a skeleton. Look, it's X-Ray Man.
Well, it's time now for another round of things on TikTok. Dumb TikTok trends. Stupid stuff. We haven't worked the name out. We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on the name.
Yeah, we'll iron it out.
Somebody posted relationship advice. It's one of the TikTokers that does this. Has been racking up a lot of hits because of her nickname theory. So, guys, think about this.
Okay.
You know, if you hear your nickname being thrown out, you'll know kind of where you stand, apparently.
Well, okay. All right.
It's a way to figure out, again, whether or not a guy or they're really into a guy after a few dates. The whole thing is based on how women talk to each other about guys that they're dating. Names can be confusing, so they're often, because it's early on, so they're often using nicknames to describe the guy. So, for example, if you hear any of these, this is about what it means.
Okay.
A silly, lighthearted description, kind of like, oh, the plain bagel and cream cheese guy. It means you're not that serious about him, and it's not going to last. So if you hear that kind of description, like a silly, non-lighthearted description, yeah, it's not good.
If you hear them saying that about you, and you know it's about you.
Yeah.
Well, plain bagel guy? If that's the most exciting thing she can, describe about you, yeah, you sound kind of boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not doing well.
If you narrow down the description, apparently, into something relevant to him, like the gray BMW guy.
Oh.
It could go either way because it is personal, so it could go either way.
Means
it's better than plain bagel and cream cheese guy.
Yeah, you still have a crap personality, but you have a BMW. That's what that says to me.
That's what you hear?
And they know it. He's not fun. He's kind of dumb. But BMW guy.
And they all go,
ooh, yeah, that's what I think.
Guy.
I think that's what that one means, but
okay.
Hey, I'm not a lady. So
the final category is actually a nickname or real name. In other words, I had so much fun with Tom Smith last night. You're in the long haul, and actually she would say yes right here now if you gave her a ring.
If she's using your actual name.
If your actual name.
Because at that point, the friends actually know the name and everything, too. That's saying something.
Is this real? Is this a real thing? Or is this lady making this up? If you're
I need to know more about the lady to tell you whether you can trust this advice or not. Because here's the thing about dumb TikTok trends. Is the lady some single 40-some-year-old lady? Does that make you feel good about her dating advice or worse?
So if she's single.
No, I'm not saying marriage is the ultimate goal for everybody.
Oh, well, that's good because
it's not for sure. But does it ever strike you that, who would you most likely take dating advice off of? Somebody who it's worked for? Or somebody who continues to give it on TikTok that clearly has never...
I know not to give advice.
Yeah, well, you don't have TikTok channel. You should. This lady's doing it.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling maybe she's as bad of a picker as you are.
These are things not to do.
Actually...
I would like to know if...
That might actually work. The what not to do TikTok.
I just learned this. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
All right. Good luck.
It might be kind of fun. I think some people might actually subscribe to that. You know what I mean? They might follow you for that. Now, nicknames, I'm not real sure.
Yeah.
I think she might be kind of right. You ever had a friend that, like, you didn't really know the girl's name, you just knew it's like, he's going out with Horseface again?
I've never said that.
I did. I had a buddy who we called, I still don't, of course I don't know this poor girl's name.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what she was. Horseface.
So you're not thinking just girls. You're thinking guys do the same thing.
I do think guys do the same thing.
I think the guys do the same thing.
Yeah.
If you use her name, then you're really into her.
Oh, he's going out with hot ass again.
Because you remember her name.
Yeah. Yeah,
but,
right. Or Horseface.
Then it's not serious. That's as bad as, that's worse than plain bagel cream cheese guy.
That's true.
Ouch. It's time for
The Morning BJ. Good morning, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Oh, what do we got today?
Why did the vampire fail art class?
I don't really know.
Yeah, sucker the arts. I don't know.
It's because he only knew how to draw blood.
I don't know where the accent came from.
Right?
I don't either, but I'm glad he had it. All right. Thank you, Jules.
Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby. Big Dog 97.9.
Yes, we are. That's us. Oh, it's been a banner day so far.
It's going to be, I think it's going to be, it started yesterday, and I think it's rolling into today.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
I'm car poor. That's what I've decided.
You are car poor. I'm just going to throw this all out here. Here's the deal. I beat Chris here every morning. Okay?
Every morning you beat me.
Every morning I beat Chris here without failure. And today I wheel in, and Chris's car is already here. And I was like, dang. So here's what I was thinking, all right, because Chris has big boy job, more important, that, maybe we actually had storms last night, and he had to do some weather stuff. Like, maybe that was a possibility. But it's unusual for him to beat me here. And I thought it was possibly that or something, or, on a rare occasion, both of us have done this where it's like, can't sleep. I'll just go in, get started.
Get early.
And we've both done that. And I thought it's one of those things. So I get in here, I wander around looking for him, hollering down the hallways. Chris! Nothing. Nowhere. No, he's nowhere to be found. Car is here. And usually if there's car trouble, then, I thought, surely he would have taken the station vehicle. If it was car trouble, that's still here.
Right.
No. So the only thing I knew, I was like, maybe some lady come picked him up or something. I don't know.
Just pick me up off the side.
Oh, hey, you look good. Come on with me. That's what I was hoping for you, and I just was hoping she would bring you back for work. But yeah, and you showed up. But sounds like it was none of the fun things.
None of the fun things. Not the lady involved or anything. No, it was the car wouldn't start, and it's a big mess. Mini Coopers they're like it's a steroided go-kart around corners and hills and stuff. But those early models I know because I've got a 2001, which is the first year they made them. Yeah, it's amazing. It's fun. Yeah. But boy, there's some stupid stuff they do to them. I think my battery burst, so now some stuff is rusted and corroded and ate through some wires back there. Oh, that's... And also the trunk, the lid, the hatch won't open because it's electric.
Fully electric.
Fully electric. No, there is a manual underneath the seat. Mine is missing that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Why? Somebody got rid of that. Who would
I don't know
that?
who, wherever I bought it from, because I've never looked before, because I've never had to.
Yeah.
But I look, needless to say, it's not there. Mm-hmm. So now with the fully electric hatch,
with no electricity currently,
you can't get in. So I'm digging and doing it, and then I can't. Something with the wires. I don't know. It's I don't know.
Hey, but on the bright side, we have Pail of Punishment today.
Okay. Oh, it'll be something good, and I won't get the crappiest team because a couple of them are out.
Yeah,
now.
some of those are gone. You'll get the next crappiest team.
Yay for Pail of Punishment later today. Sam, ready to win $1,000 this morning.
Sam, have you dreamt about what you're going to do with this $1,000 when you win it?
I have dreamt about it, yes, sir.
Yeah. What's the plan?
Probably buy some parts for my Harley, man.
Oh, hey, I like that. Yeah. Some modifications to the bike. That's good.
Absolutely.
All right, good deal. All right,
Very
best
good
of luck
use.
to you. Here are your rules, Sam.
It is 10 questions in 60 seconds. If you answer all 10 correctly in 60 seconds, we give you the $1,000. At any point, you're not for sure about a question. Remember, you can say pass. We'll come back to it if there is enough time. And then whatever your first answer is, that is the official locked-in answer that we have to take.
You ready to go, Sam?
Right on, let's do it.
All right, here we go. Your $1,000 minute starts in 3, 2, 1. What software company produces the Windows operating system?
Pass.
If you had to ride either a horse or a bicycle to work, which would you choose?
Bicycle.
Dave Grohl is the lead singer of what rock band?
Foo Fighters.
Which state is called the mother of presidents, Virginia or Ohio?
Virginia.
What kind of alcohol is Jack Daniels?
Whiskey.
How many letters are in the word competition?
11.
Mount Kilimanjaro is located on what continent?
Asia.
Who is the author of the Da Vinci Code?
I don't know. Smith.
How many tablespoons are in a cup? Oh, the buzzer.
Buzzer got you there.
All right, Sam, let's go over everything here.
All right. What software company produces the Windows operating system? That is Microsoft.
Yeah.
Brain fart, yeah.
Yeah. That's one of those. That's one of those when you do hear the answer, you're like, I know.
Oh, that's the only software company I know.
Mount Kilimanjaro is located on what continent? That is Africa. And who is the author of the Da Vinci Code? That is Dan Brown. And how many tablespoons are in a cup? That is 16.
Who figures that out? Just get the cup. Why? Who's gonna put 16 tablespoons into anything? Nobody. Why would you need to know that?
If you put a cup in, you just did.
Yeah, I know, but you just have a cup. We don't need 16 tablespoons. All right, Sam, we got some cool prizes for you still.
Do have a $20 free play. So you can go down there and have a good time at High Winds Casino and also get a good meal. $10 certificate to the Steakhouse Restaurant as well.
Awesome, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Sam. Hang tight for us. We'll get some info. Everybody else sign up to play at BigDog979.com.
Throwing a fit and trashing it.
Oh, no, not a good move.
23-year-old flight school student in Florida arrested on Monday after vandalizing 10 planes.
Okay.
According to reports, he became angry when instructors would not let him fly by himself.
I want to fly. We'll get to that.
So he went on a rampage.
Yeah.
The man was caught on video going from plane to plane, causing damage.
Oh, no.
Major stuff, like damaging the throttles.
Oh.
The planes have since been grounded until mechanics can assess and fix everything that he messed up.
Yeah.
The student is from India. The FBI are looking into it now.
Wow.
Because they said it involves aircraft. Now, there's no evidence the vandalism was a terror act or an act of terror, but
may have just been a freak out.
And he did it, coincidence, whatever, but they take that stuff serious.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you have to.
It really seems like he's just pouting.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, he threw a fit.
I want to, man. But you go start trashing a plane and like mechanically, that's not the same as trashing a car.
Yeah.
I've never purchased a plane, but I know they're expensive.
The guy paid $50,000 to the school and allegedly told investigators that he was trying to get revenge by causing more than $50,000 in damage.
Ah, I see.
And it sounds like he succeeded.
Yeah.
Because the damaged throttle alone could cost the flight school $120,000.
I'd say it's not hard to tear up $50,000 worth of stuff in a plane.
Yeah.
It's probably relatively easy.
He went well and beyond the 50.
Yeah, overachieved in some regard of your flight school mission there. Not, the part where you'll actually ever fly, though, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
A survey of America's top phobias include the classics like arachnophobia and agoraphobia, which always raises the question, what do you call the fear of spiders in open spaces?
Death for those people, I guess. I don't know.
Meanwhile, missing from the list are my things on my top 6 list.
Okay.
These are the top 6 phobias that aren't phobias, but they should be.
Okay.
Top 6 phobias that aren't phobias, but they should be. Number 6, calciphobia. The fear of your teammates on the Chiefs mocking you for your friendship bracelets.
Hey, man. Yeah. That's probably a little bit there, I'd say.
Number 5, crapophobia.
Okay.
The fear of going number 2 at a public restroom.
Yeah. It's not a good one.
No.
I don't know anybody that doesn't have that.
Number 4, snickerphobia. Also known as cookiephobia.
Okay.
The fear of being trapped by a parking lot kid selling candy bars.
Oh, I see where it is
Insert
now.
cookies.
Yeah. Insert whatever. Yeah. Just a kid trying to sell you something. Oh, man.
Number 3, Britneyophobia.
Okay.
The fear of witnessing something horrific if you keep following Britney on Instagram.
I don't, but I hear the story. Like, it's getting wilder and wilder, it sounds like.
Boneophobia.
Okay.
The fear your neighbor's going to keep that giant techie Halloween skeleton in the front yard all year long.
Just put some Christmas lights on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top 6 phobias that aren't phobias, but they should be. Number 1, postophobia.
Okay.
The fear of something you posted when you were young, drunk, and stupid will come back to haunt you.
It's happened to many, I'm sure.
There's your top 6 list today. Well, it is another Thursday, which rolled around, it feels like, very quickly. We got lucky last week.
Yeah.
Both are really disgustingly bad teams, won.
Yeah. Amazingly.
And we don't have to do the condiment, the fridge, the
condiment mix-up.
Where basically we had to put every condiment in a bowl, mix it up, and eat it once per hour.
The work fridge mix-up.
Yeah, we don't have to do that. That is good. So no throwing up this week. We didn't have
I'm not a weak stomach person. I don't think I would have thrown up, but I don't think it would have been very enjoyable.
Joel, who you can catch Unleashed on Sundays, 2 hours, he said he was going to bring in some tartar sauce.
Yum!
Tartar sauce and horseradish. So
I love horseradish.
Yeah, but you add that in with everything else, I don't know.
And anything with chunks in it,
Yeah.
That makes it a little tough.
And I was like, thanks, Joel.
Tartar sauce. Good call.
Thanks. Appreciate it. He goes, ha! All right. We got to draw out our teams this week.
I think there are no bye teams this week.
That's weird.
Oddly enough, yeah. Strange.
All right, what do you got?
I have the Minnesota Vikings. They play the Green Bay Packers at noon on Sunday.
You should be okay with that
think,
game.
Yeah, it's a pretty good chance. They looked pretty good on Monday night, I think.
I got the Detroit Lions.
Okay. We got a lot of NFC North. Detroit. Where's the Detroit? Oh, Detroit. Monday night against the Raiders.
Okay. And it's in Detroit.
In Detroit, yes.
First, I think, Monday night game in Detroit since like the 80s.
Really?
Yeah, 80s or 90s.
They didn't even have a Barry Sanders Monday nighter at any point?
Like maybe in the 90s.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it's been a long time.
They said how long it's been, and it's crazy how long they've not had a Monday night game.
Okay.
In Detroit.
Detroit will be wild
I think
that night.
Detroit's been on it, but it's been somewhere else.
Yeah, right.
A home Monday night game in Detroit. I have to look for sure, but
I would like my chances if I were you.
I feel semi-confident. They've kind of looked a little rough the last couple weeks.
Waned a little, yeah. All right. Vikings for me.
Detroit for me. We'll have Jules back in here in about 10, 15 minutes, and she will draw our punishment, and we'll figure out.
We'll pray that it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Very big happy birthday.
So if you don't know, Danny does all of our social media stuff. She's been in here a few times before, and she does an awesome job with that. Jules out today, so...
Yeah. So Danny Mac's going to draw. If I remember correctly, I was thinking maybe the last time we had her do this, we had to do the punishment.
No, you didn't.
Oh, we didn't.
Yeah, because you're like, maybe we should have you in here more often.
Okay, that's
You
it.
didn't have
Okay.
to, so I'm hoping
So
that...
far, so good.
Yeah,
We'll
so
see.
far.
We'll see if you get to come back.
Yeah.
I've got the Detroit Lions this week.
I've got the Minnesota Vikings. So Danny Mac will draw the punishment now. See what we got.
Mix it up.
I don't even remember all what's in it.
Yeah, I don't...
Oh, no.
Oh, that sounds bad.
That sounds horrid.
I would be if I had to do this. Pit sniffer. Smell someone's pits every hour of the show. I feel bad for the person that has to have that done to them.
Yeah, we got to find voluntary pits.
Voluntary pits that will come in and then we have to get in there.
Do we have to sign off on that person, that's okay, or just whoever?
I think it's whoever's willing to
Danny
do
Mac
it.
finds
Maybe
them
like
for
some
us,
HR.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna have to sign a waiver here?
And it's not like we have to. It's a get in there.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those
get in
things
there.
you sign up for that when you work here. That could be a thing that happens.
Do you think that's part? Yeah.
Should
The
understand.
job description of this place cannot be entirely hammered out because there's going to be some things.
Some weird things that could happen.
Yeah.
So if the Detroit Lions lose, I will be sniffing pits.
Yeah. If the Minnesota Vikings lose, I will be sniffing pits.
Interesting.
Hopefully, Danny Mac's streak of we win when she picks continues.
Yes.
Hopefully for you and the other person
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, she's worried about the other people.
She really is. Yeah.
I feel like she's more worried about them than us.
You'll
do
be all
too.
self-conscious now, you know?
Hey, at least we're doing it in the morning. Maybe the deodorant hasn't worn off yet.
That's
Yes.
true. That's a good point.
Well, thanks and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Problem, you dumbass! What? A dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Well, this guy is not exactly a master of disguise.
Okay.
A man in a ski mask busted into a KFC in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
All right. Yeah.
He pulled the gun on two people working there and demanded all the cash in the registers.
Okay.
But while one of them got him the money, the other one thought, I think I recognize this guy.
I know you.
As a former coworker, a 28-year-old named Cleveland.
Okay.
So he asked, Cleveland, is that you? And the robber then responded with, no, it's not me.
No, not Cleveland.
And then he took off in his car
Yeah.
with about $600.
Okay.
Employees called the cops and told them, we think Cleveland just robbed us.
He used to work here.
And then they found Cleveland
With
and
$600
arrested him with $600
Yeah.
for armed robbery.
Yeah.
So it was Cleveland.
It was Cleveland. I thought that was you. Yeah. Is a coworker at that exact KFC, you think?
Yeah, he was.
He was. Yeah. I used to work here. Now I'm going to rob the place. Now, there's a lot of turnover at some places. So you may not run into somebody you know, but you rob the place you used to work, there's a good chance somebody might know you.
Yeah.
You dumbass.
What a dumbass.
point of the show, we find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
It's a bad day for you. And best of luck to you. Chris will be heading to try to work on the car a little bit after the show today.
Yeah.
Having a little issue.
Very excited.
He's super. He was so happy about this purchase when he made it.
Oh, it was good for a while.
Yeah, it's good for a while. It's afterwards you go, why did I ever buy this thing?
Stupid mini cover.
I hate this thing.
I think I said that a couple times.
Probably.
Especially when the escape hatch opening safety valve. Mine doesn't have it. It's
somebody cut that out.
I don't know where. It's not there.
Yeah. It's the joys of having a used ride that somebody else has messed with.
It's like, what? Where's mine?
Yeah.
Where it says it's right there. It's not there.
It was in the way. We modified it.
Yeah.
Took it out. What did you learn today?
I learned that we had a Danny Mac, our social media guru.
I would say, yes.
She takes care of a lot of, the TikTok, CPH and Bobby show.
She's awesome.
But she was in for Jules to do the picking of the punishment, and we could be sniffing pits this week.
We
is
could.
what I learned. I'm not looking forward to, so I will be a huge Detroit Lions fan on Monday.
I'll be a big Vikings fan on Sunday. And Danny Mac was more concerned for the voluntary pits than us.
I know. She seemed very concerned about them, not us, the ones that would have to sniff the pits.
Not even a little bit.
She was more worried about us, and I don't know what that says about us.
She's considers
afraid,
us weirdos, I think. Those two, they'll like it.
She's afraid of our noses being in somebody's pits.
That doesn't worry her even a little. Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Michelle Wolf, jokes that things are tough for white women.
It has been a really hard time for white women. I mean, not literally. Like, a lot of people are coming out and talking about their struggles, and white women are really trying to be a part of that. Because it's hard to have, like, a struggle and a skincare routine. And I think white women, I figured out what our struggle is. I think our struggle is hearing how hard it is for other people is really hard for us. But in general, hearing how hard things are for other people has been really hard for us. So hard, we can barely make our own jewelry. And I think one of the reasons it's been hard for us to get ahead is because white women, we don't want to give up being the victim, but we also want to be in charge. We want to be the head victim in charge. We want to be the manager, but we also want to be able to ask for the manager. Like, I need to speak to the manager. Oh no, that's me, and I'm a bitch.